breakup should be normalized in the church. Yes, that's a better word for the topic. So yeah, breakup should be normalized. Church. I don't know why I will break up with you in the church and you feel like breaking my head after the breakup. So that's what I'm talking about. That was so wow.
So will cut it up?
No, that one
So, hello everybody. My name is Michael. Savvy Boy on the Skull Blog on TikTok.
100.
So, normalizing breakup in church setting should be something normal to me because, in as much as we are spiritual people in the church, we are also humans. And if you have to live with somebody who, like, when you guys started dating, you saw some red flags in the person. What I think is that for you to reevaluate your position in the relationship and act accordingly. And if the response you think is the best is for you to leave the person and try to find a better partner that goes along with you, I think that's okay.
No, okay, it's okay. But I feel our society, especially the church society, like that breakup. You feel that okay, if you are dating a church girl, if you break up with her, it's all good. Maybe exactly I think it can happen to few of my friends or something that okay, because of you break up with somebody in church, so now you move from the department. Well, what's anybody's take on that? That why would they say that okay because you break up? It's like it should be normalized. If the person is not your person, come.
See, let me just pick a point from that aspect. If you are breaking up with someone in church, it's not because of the church. You're in a relationship. That's number one. That's what you should know. And then if anything happens to them, like maybe whereby you force them to marry, they will be the one that will bear the consequence. Even your pastors, they have issues in their own marriage. So whereby you want to break it up or call it up, and both of you have that you both like maybe one of the partners understand the reason why it should be done. I think they should allow them to do that. So whereby you now break up in church, then they now remove it from your department and everything. Yeah, I will not lie. They are not yet ready. I won't lie. That means they are not ready. And if you feel like you still like the church, you still want to attend and everything, if they suspend you, it's even better for you. Step aside. Do you understand? Like step aside. Because you know waiting you define inside your relationship. So if the person is not giving you the vibe that you want, let's say one, not giving you the vibe that you want, or the person's character is even off, man, I beg, just day your day. Do you understand? Like just day your day, then can
So
figure
I think
out that
that it
thing.
should actually be normalized.
It
So
should be normal. In fact, the pastor self
breakup
should
is
support it.
normal thing. It's normal thing.
It's palliative. Give everybody, and they will also give you.
Everybody go show
Everybody
papers.
could jump in.
I swear.
So,
Okay, so in my opinion, I think breakup should be normalized in church. Okay, so I think one of the problems we have is that we are too religious about all these things, and then we tend to spiritualize everything. So, and then I think as believer, okay, we are our greatest enemy. Honestly, we are our greatest enemy. In that same church, I mean, these are people that will talk behind you, and then when they see you, they start to smile. What kind of thing are you breathing? What kind of fellowship are you guys having with each other? So I think it should be normalized, because when you see some people are together, and then it got to a time you don't see them together again. So you now take it upon yourself to start saying, that brother when you don't you always post, you know they post them again. Say alade ti gbade lọ ni, ṣé wọn kì í ṣe díẹ̀ mọ́ ni, you know, things like that. I feel we should be our brother keepers. When you see that some people are dating before and then you are no longer seeing them again, can you just mind your business and pass?
Actually,
Because when they wanted to start, they didn't come for your permission.
Okay, now I want to say something regarding what you said. You said that we're in a society whereby everybody
so
brings
religious,
spirituality,
Yeah.
everything. So my question is, we are always saying people bring spirituality and everything, but then the society is harsh towards ladies, especially because when you're bringing your relationship out, they'll be like, they'll be counting it for you. You have dated this person, you have dated this person, you have dated. But my question is, why bring your relationship out when you know you're not even ready to settle down with each other?
no, let me tell you now. No, see, church, church, church. You man, nobody. I feel people in church. It's not that you are going to go and say, I'm in a relationship with this person.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
They will just know.
They will notice.
Mhm.
They will notice. And some people, And most of this church, I gotta say, because now if they see that sister
Rebecca.
Cecilia and sister brother
John.
John, they are together. Any small after church, they are together. Sister Cecilia is dating brother John.
Yeah.
You
And then where else should
and
we
the
say
funny thing, they might not actually be dating. They might, but if they are not dating, but when they do not see them the way they see them after service again, they don't break up.
Do you understand?
Information has
Like,
passed. So that's another
and I
angle
feel
to
the
it.
church should actually be the safest space
It should be the
for
safest place.
believers. Do you understand? But that's why you see people take things. I feel the only reason why people like make their relationship obvious in church, it's for accountability purpose. I mean, you know, as a believer, when you are dating somebody, you're not dating for fun. Do you understand? Of course, you guys might be going along the way and then you realize that, oh, this cannot work.
I'm
And then
sorry.
you decide to-
Before you started dating, God didn't tell you that this person was not for you.
Now
So
that's
why?
it. Well, now that's the thing. That's why I said it earlier that people tend to spiritualize things. Now, before God tell you that this person, I'm sure you just sleep and then God show you one picture and you
No,
say,
I
my
feel
son, my
there's
daughter,
some.
this is your husband, this is your wife.
Sorry to cut. I feel there's something. I feel there's something that people actually. I feel there's something that people actually misunderstand. They feel that every relationship that you enter is to marry.
Exactly.
And most times, let's be actual. Let's leave let's be factual, facts and everything. Some relationships are not actually for marriage. It's just to take it from point A to point B. If you start looking at it like that, from point A to point B, okay, now maybe this guy, God put this guy in your life just to like let him teach you this thing or learn something from this guy or learn from this one. So that's it. But now any small thing, you are dating to marriage. You are dating
And then the
to
truth
marriage.
is,
I have something to say.
sorry to cut you short. You will find that the highest number of divorce happens inside the church.
Okay, so
Because these
let
people
me.
just want it to lead to marriage. Even when they see the red flag, they still want to keep going because they don't want people to tag them with something. They don't want people to be judgmental about them or something.
Wait, chill. Let me. I want to come in from this perspective. How many of us know about deeper life? Like deeper life. They are always.
I get
Is
it.
it
No,
okay?
no,
Like
no,
church.
I
What
have
you call
something to say.
no, sorry.
No,
Wait,
no,
let
no,
me
no, I have something.
Start
Wait,
now.
hold on.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying. Like deeper life people now. In fact, the church is in control of their relationship.
The lady will not meet the man.
Do you understand? So okay, I like the kind of setting in the sense that now let's assume. I mean, in those deeper life setting, whereby maybe like the man or the lady, maybe like let me say, okay, for example, the guy feels like the lady is the best in this and that, and then maybe one day, he found out that the girl goes to club and everything. When he sees that and he comes back to the church, or maybe all those they used to have guidance that they report to, they tell blah 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 and everything, and then that kind of thing happens. I think they cannot tell them. Do you understand? In that kind of it is safe because they are still looking at each other. So I think Deeper Life have done it in a way whereby if there's anything that they find out during that time, during that period, they can still go their separate ways. But why are people always talking?
No,
Like,
let's
why are people
like,
always
Yeah,
talking?
one thing I
But
think
sorry,
I
but
feel
sorry, but sorry. But one thing I want us to know is this. I want all of us to know is that when two people are dating now and they later on leave themselves, be mindful of one thing. If anything happens to them, you will not be there when they have a toxic time in their relationship.
Exactly.
So if they say no, help them and say no. If they say yes, help them and say yes. Gaskia.
my
But
own
doesn't make
problem.
it
My own
possible
problem
because
is
no,
why
I
bring
think
it to the society? I feel like it's because everything we expose everything to the society.
no,
Why?
me,
That's
I'm
why they
feeling
do.
that
Wait, that's why they do judges.
I want to
Because
tackle it.
okay, what stops me? Okay, I'm dating you now. We
No,
broke
no,
up.
date me.
Why you don't
We broke up.
hey,
I'm still dating you.
We broke up. And what stops us from being friends?
what does it give you?
Right? I feel like for the relationship to come out and to be ugly before you start seeing some suspension, some this and that, maybe you guys have ended it in a messy way. So my own question is why bring it to the public? I just don't like that public
I
shit.
think I have a lot of things to say as regard everything Demi has been saying. And that's why I tried to leave the backstage to join this.
You mean my bitch?
Welcome.
Yes, your babe.
We're not
That's what I want to
like
talk about. It wasn't as if it happened to me personally, right? But I know somebody it happened to. My brother. My brother is a reverend. And before he got married, he was dating this lady. He prayed and fasted that he said God showed him that this is the wife. Be a wife, rather. And they dated be his wife. I don't know. I'm pissed. I think I'm boiling. And they dated for 6 years. 6 years. Everybody knew them. We already know ourselves. Family know each other. This is the person we're going to get married to. But you know, you as a reverend or as a pastor, you need to marry somebody that will lift your hand and not somebody that will pull you down.
Normal.
You need to marry somebody that has patience, a resilient spirit,
Not
that
as a
is
reverend.
And even
As a-
tolerant.
as a
No, so are you saying that
somebody that is
are you saying that it should be
hospitable.
are you saying that it should be normalized?
I'm saying it should be normal. Yes, now we should break up now. What's there? So,
What do you guys think?
and at the end of the day, somebody that is a reverend, people tend to come to meet him. Most of his time is spent with people in church because he needs to groom people, he needs to do some
Normal.
discussion,
And hear
give
from God.
advice, and all of that.
Normal.
So
And
she
he had the girlfriend from God.
became troubled. Like, he's not giving me enough time. He's not. So he got to a stage that when people come to see my brother, he will be the first person to go, oh, he's not at home, he's not around.
Wow.
Who is
And
opening the door?
the lady.
Wow.
Like, maybe she comes around. Do you understand? So she has a problem with, she's not being tolerant. She doesn't want to see people around. She doesn't want to welcome people. She's not accommodating. And this person you're about to get married to is a reverend. You have to be.
He's the man of the crowd.
And at the end of the day, they broke up.
Normal. That one is itself.
But God told them, they were convinced.
Mm-hmm.
It is another thing for God to tell you that this is my will for you. And it's another thing for you to position yourself as that person's will exactly.
So now you are saying even if God has said this is for you,
There
and you
is
feel like
there
that
are
person
chances of you guys
is not even
breaking up.
aligned.
I
with
just
the
feel
will
that
for
we do forget that before God, we are human. And
Normal,
we cannot
normal.
be God.
even God said not impose
We
on
can't be,
Adam.
we can't
So
be.
I feel like
That's the thing.
before we even apply God, we should first apply ourselves that okay, this person, are we compatible?
See, one thing I
Can
need
I like
No,
him?
now that's why that's why you guys are dating actually.
Wait,
That's why you guys are
one
dating.
thing I need you guys to know is you don't know when you start dating somebody, the first thing you see is the physical appearance.
Their best behavior.
See,
That's
see.
what you
That is the
Why go
first
for
thing you.
physical appearance?
What do you want to see?
No. I'm saying,
No, wait. Hold on. No,
Calm down,
this
calm
is-
down. I
sorry.
think we're missing one thing here.
Wait,
We are missing one
wait,
thing here. We are
wait.
missing one very
Sorry.
important thing here. Now, at the beginning of this conversation, the topic was
Normalizing
how
breakup
we
in church.
normalizing breakup in the church. Now, I want to point out something that church relationships here. We should be prayerful about it. It's a church relationship.
No, are you saying we should normalize
Calm
that?
down.
We should not normalize it.
I'm trying to put something now. I've given an answer before about it. I feel we should normalize it. But then before breaking up, or while let's say there's a breakup and we're trying to come back together, I'm trying to say something. I'm trying to put something there. Now I noticed that you guys did not even talk about stuff like them involving the Holy Spirit in relationship to see maybe
She
it can
just
be
said that
fixed or
now.
something now. That
Maybe it can be fixed.
calm down. She said, now I wanted to speak something out and I want you guys to listen very well. Now she said, God had already shown the reverend that this is a plan. And they dated for another 6 years. Then the woman is now accommodating, which is why
Sorry. I'm just getting something. They dated for 6 years.
Yes.
But was he not seeing her behavior during the
Did you not see
During
red
6
flag?
years.
Red flag.
Why did they have to wait?
No, let's not
why
listen.
wait
Let's
that
listen.
long?
You know the girl
I
that
feel like he's also responsible.
Like,
Because
No.
I'm not supporting her. I'm not supporting her. But
okay.
I'm against your brother with one thing that during those 6 years,
Hold on.
even if it's 2 years,
Wait.
see, there's no how you
That is why.
They said God. Sorry, said you pray
So,
that God showed.
like he wasted her own 6 years.
And you pray. He has been praying for the breakup. Sorry. As the man was praying for the girl, that God changed her mind.
That was
What
why.
he's saying
That
now.
was 6 years is not big. So, and you know,
Wait, I was talking and you guys didn't allow me finish. That was why I said that when you meet somebody, the first thing you're seeing is this person's physical appearance.
And best
You don't know this person in total.
Yeah,
You
normal.
don't.
yeah.
So now, he got to know that she did locked door after 6 years.
That's sick.
Yes. And they
I think understand.
prayed on her behalf.
You know
Fasted.
that you ladies.
6 years.
He must have been seeing red flags. It must have been.
You know that you ladies can pretend. You ladies can pretend.
See,
I think even
There's
sometimes.
not how a lady wants
Wait,
to pretend for 6 years.
Wait, I want to ask you.
Ah.
Yes, no.
6 years is just crazy.
No.
Yes,
Even guys.
6 years.
Even guys can pretend.
Guys can pretend for 10 years.
We've seen the case of a Muslim brother
If a mother said
trying
when they
to marry
smell it,
a Christian
it's
sister.
only if you're
For
not
3
paying
years.
attention.
Wait,
It's only
Calm down. Let's be sense in what
like
value
it's
strike.
only if you are not paying
No, there's
attention.
another
Let's be sense in what
See,
they are trying.
Something like that.
I'm telling you that
Right.
she doesn't have to show. She doesn't have to show that yes, she's doing this. It's little things. That's why you should always be observant with your partner. It's little things. Okay, let me say. I'm giving this guy now. I'm giving him 1,000.
Who's your guy, your boyfriend?
I'm giving him 1,000 naira. That
He's
okay,
a
baby,
good
this 1,000 naira. I want you to help me do something fantastic with it and use it to surprise me, right? And the boy is like, okay, and he added 5,000 naira to it.
No.
Now, in his own case, he now gave me that 1,000 naira that I should, since he have done something like that to me, that I should do something nice for him too. And I'm like, 5,000 naira, 8,000 naira. And all those things are small behaviors, right? And maybe I now want to do, okay, maybe I now want to do something for him. I'm now like, I didn't show it that I did not like it, but there are some ways that my body language feel like, this guy mad. What?
I put you to you. Don't even tell me that.
Wait.
You cannot even tell me that. Like, there's fact and there's reality. The fact is that girls can pretend for 20 years. Men can pretend. Let me
It's not even girls alone.
I
I had a friend. It wasn't even up to 6 years. They dated for 3 years. They went to church together.
But you know people.
Did everything together. I have a lot of friends.
You know people. Like,
they dated for 3 years.
I don't
They dated for 3 years. They went to church. They did everything
They are
they're
not
supposed to
engaged.
do. This guy went through
They are
baptismal class.
engaged.
Went to baptismal class. Got baptized.
Mhm.
It was after wedding. When they had their first child, they wanted to do name it. Then I realized that this guy is a Muslim.
Oh no, just know.
Religion is, I feel like,
That's what
religion is something that somebody can hide. Somebody that knows me now.
For you to hide religion, this guy. For you to hide religion, you can hide character.
Okay, if I tell you that when I was in school, at least my 5 years in school,
You
because
did
plus
one- you
stripes
did
and everything.
another-
Wait, so that I've been to church. Okay, we are live. Then let me cast myself.
No, cast it. Whether we are going to record today. Cast it now. Cast it now. Cast it now.
Let me cast myself. But then
We'll divorce
somebody
you.
was like, "What religion do you
Practice.
practice?" Because
Buddhist.
every Sunday you're always on your bed, though. And I'm like, well, me and God we're on our bed together, so okay. Somebody asked me like last week that what church do I attend, because I said my name is Comfort, so obviously I'm a Christian. That what church? And I said, don't be deceived by my name. Oh. My father is a Muslim. My mom is a Christian. So that comfort, I'm just bearing it because I want to be more of my mom's. But then
Now we are formalizing this thing. We are doing it.
In everything we do, let's just pray to God for the spirit of discernment. Because you meet some people and they will hide to the barest minimum.
Actually, I saw this family pastor that said that we should start normalizing breakups in church. Like now, actually, I feel it needs to be normalized because I don't know
I'm
why.
not against it. My own point is when you are doing your kurukere, don't let us know.
No, see the
And
fact
when
is
you
that
are
somebody
breaking,
knows. That's not starting.
no, I'm not saying we will not know that they are in a relationship, right? What me I'm saying is when you are now breaking bottles on your head, don't make us know. We don't give
no. Let me tell you.
They are the ones that bring the
sweet and
no, the one that say, they were the one that bring their life out.
Let me face.
So if we judge them, we are right.
Wait, no. Sorry.
If we suspend them, we are right.
Your relationship.
Don't bring it to the forefront.
Baby,
So
we've
imagine-
been dating for 10 years now.
Keep
Then
your
what-
relationship. No, they
Calm down.
When they date again.
We've been dating since primary school
Oh, yeah,
and
I don't
nobody knows.
No, you guys hold on. I think
Please,
dating
if you like me, you love me,
I
I'm
think the
open.
topic actually
Yeah,
triggered
I think-
another thing. So
I think we are deviating
If I'm
from
come-
What else?
from the topic and all. The topic is normalizing breakup in church, and this actually boils down to people in church. I'm not talking about outside.
generally, yeah.
I'm not talking about public. I'm talking about church, like church where we fellowship together as brethren that we call ourselves. Can we just take it as it is? When you see people, now the thing is, yes, when you are dating, in fact, if you are not dating somebody, but they realize or they notice some kind of closeness between you guys, people tend to
Yeah,
make
true.
assumptions.
That's what I said now.
Do you understand?
Now you are not dating,
So
you still make
the
assumptions.
moment they don't see, okay, let's say for example now, I am close to somebody in my church, and then they always see us together and everything, and then maybe in about 2 months time, I now bring the person I want to marry to church to introduce to
Like you
pastor.
broke the person's
So
heart.
they will now start talking that, oh, they will start attacking me like, yeah, but one telling you man shaking it and everything. So
They already matchmake you.
do you understand? So I feel like people should even in church, let remain human. Let people be people, even in
Yeah,
church.
now you are becoming most holy,
Exactly.
most holy, most
Let
holy,
people be people in church.
most holy.
Don't try
And
to
only Aganada.
spiritualize people's life. Because the truth is, whether you're in a relationship or not in church, it's the two of you that are inside that relationship that know what's going on.
Exactly.
So when it ends,
Imagine me
see,
meeting
the
one
thing is,
Christian
at the
brother.
end of the day, it remains you and the person.
Maybe you met somebody
So
in
just
church, a
let
Christian
go of,
brother. You already
the-
introduced the person to pastor. They already know you people are dating, and in closed door, he's beating you. They will not say because we met in church, we are
See,
Christian. We should be
exactly.
forgiving.
I even want to drive. I want to drive a point. I want to drive a point. Actually, before, I tried to figure out some Christian sisters in church. Even when I was in school, then there's some Christians when they hold mic, when they start singing, doing praise and worship and everything. Trust me, with our guys, you will like them. You will think that the Holy Spirit. But I noticed one thing about them, one major thing about them. They always have anger issue. Check out.
No,
no.
I
This
one should be in that segment.
They
That segment.
always have anger issue.
We are and that segment. How we do a topic on this.
No, but
On the topic on this.
it should.
On
So
topic on
imagine that kind of me and that
on
person now. Me that I know I can be playful at any time to any and that kind of thing. And then you have this, even though God is using you to bring down mountains. Do you understand? But you have this strong anger issue, and because of you are a God, you are closer to God. I try to pray, talk to you, and everything. But now, even though they are still not in church, but I'm seeing that particular anger issue in you,
It's
it
not
will
going
it
down.
will break
That's
the house.
the deal
Okay,
breaker.
okay, now see, I think there was one. Maybe probably you guys heard about
So
it.
Bali, that's the deal
No,
breaker.
sorry, hold on. I think there was one pastor that said after they married for so many years that I think the wife was angry. This popular pastor that the wife broke all the plates in the kitchen. I think you guys heard about that story before. There's a pastor, a popular pastor, broke all the plates in the kitchen, and he was like, I say what's going on? So do you understand? Now imagine at that moment he killed the pastor. What will happen? So please, when people are in relationship and they are in church, please let them be. And when they leave, be happy for them because their happiness, if their happiness is your priority,
I mean,
let it be.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's the wrap for this episode of All Talks. We are still working on the name. I'm still working on it. God will help us. So yeah. Thank my guests for coming, and I really appreciate. See you guys next time.
Is that a deal breaker? If your woman should have anger issue now.
anger is what
No,